All right, a very busy day in earnings. Let's bring in Jared Blikre now for a look at what's trending after hours. What are we seeing, my man?
Well, we got Cheesecake Factory, a little bit of a disappointment. You can see stock down about 3.5% in after hours trading. Now, revenue for the fourth quarter coming in light, $892.8 million when the street was looking for $901.9 million. Fourth quarter adjusted EPS, 56 cents. That is 3 cents lower than the street average of 59 cents. And then net income, adjusted net income, coming in at $27.4 million versus estimates of $28.9. Now, one of the key metrics here is a comparable sales. So that was actually up 7% in the fourth quarter. Estimates were for a little bit less than that. So that is a nice beat right there. Street looking for about 5%. Now here's a quote from David Overton. He's the chairman and CEO, saying, "Our fourth quarter performance was a solid finish to a challenging year marked by persistent inflation, volatility, and a dynamic operating environment." Going on to say, "Our best-in-class operators continued to do an excellent job of managing their restaurants, building sales, and delivering delicious, memorable experiences for our valued guests." Now, let me just show you a quick chart here. Here's year to date. You can see Cheesecake Factory up about 28%. Now I'm going to show you a 3-year chart so you can get the whole pandemic experience here. Really rallying into early 2021, may have been a meme stock at the time, and you can see really just about downhill ever since over the last 2 years, down about 25% there. Now, we got to move on to Teladoc. That stock is off about 8% in after hours trading. Let me just pull up the numbers here. For the fourth quarter, a little bit light on, actually revenue was a beat. So that came in at $637.7 million. Street looking for about $4 million lower, $633.1 million. Adjusted EBITDA clocking in at $94.1 million, up 22% year over year. The estimate was for lower at $91.7 million. Here's another stat. This one came in light. Gross margin, 68.6%. Estimate was for a little bit higher, 69.6%. Now, the guidance here, I think, is where there's some disappointment. Of course, that's what matters. Teladoc sees first quarter revenue $610 to $625 million. The estimate was for higher, $652 million. When you're talking about the full year, they're seeing 2023 revenue of $2.55 to $2.68 billion. Estimate was for higher at $2.72 billion, and they're seeing 2023 adjusted EBITDA $275 to $325 million. The estimate was for $292.4 million, so kind of right in the middle there. I'm going to call that in line. And I do have a quote here. "Based on what we know today, we believe our outlook ranges provide a reasonable baseline for 2023 financial performance. Despite a challenging macro environment, we were able to expand our product offerings and enhance the level of care delivered across our integrated whole person platform." And now let me just show you some charts on Teladoc. This is going to be over the last 2 years, down 90%. This was an early pandemic darling. People were phoning in for their doctor's appointments, and we can see what happens when you deflate those multiples. Even on a 3-year basis, down about 75%, guys.
And down another 8% here in extended trading rate. Jared Blikre, thanks so much.